we're on to our Comment Now story, and this one has a lot of interest online. I was shocked when I first heard about it. A Hillsborough County woman says she was targeted in an elaborate scheme that turned out to be an AI hoax. Her name is Sharon Brightwell. She says a woman who sounded just like her daughter claimed she had been in a crash and that she had hit a pregnant woman while driving and texting. A person posing as a lawyer then jumped on the call saying bail would be $15,000 in cash. Turned out the whole thing was a lie, likely powered by AI harvested from a Facebook video.
I just lost it. I said, April, are you okay? And she says, Mom, I'm okay. She said, I'm still here at work. She says, this has been a scam. I said, oh, dear Lord. It makes me sick that anybody so evil could do this. And this is this AI. Because nothing could have convinced me that that was not my daughter's voice.
It just breaks your heart. You know, nobody knows their daughter's voice like a mom. So for her to be tricked really tells you something.
It is frightening on so many levels.
Yeah. Joining us now to talk about this a little bit is Dr. John Liccato with the USF College of AI, Cybersecurity, and Computing. Thank you so much for joining us today. You know, with social media, our voices are out there. Everyone has videos online. So how do these scammers do this? How do they use these Facebook videos?
It's actually really easy. Simulating the voice has been something that you can do, you know, just using a website like 11 Labs. All you need is about 60 seconds of someone's recording. Just the recording of me on this broadcast here would be enough to replicate my voice and create something sounding like me.
I know I've seen some of these videos. They've done them with, you know, Hollywood types, people we're very familiar with. How do they get everything from... I guess, how do they make it sound so realistic? Because in some of them, it sounds a little choppy. Maybe the breaks don't sound as normal, but I guess this is getting better all the time.
Yeah. If you think about it, one of the common technologies that's underlying almost every single AI advance that we're seeing these days is just really good pattern recognition, right? The latest AI systems are the most powerful pattern recognizers ever been created, right? So the cues that we use to recognize someone's voice or how they move or how they look, those are all patterns, and those can be learned and replicated.
So they're getting better. How do we spot a fake? What do we do in this situation?
There's a couple things you can do during the, during the video itself. You just look for things that seem unnatural to you, right? Trust your instinct on that. Watch the eye movements, look at the mouth movements carefully. Look at things in the background that might look unusual, hands, earlobes, things like that, right? That's just a temporary fix. Those things are going to get better. So really the best defense is to plan for this. Come up with secret passwords with your loved ones. You know, if someone calls you and says, hey, you know, I'm your daughter and I need help right away, say, all right, I'll call you back on your phone number. Right, just
Perfect.
simple tricks like that.
That would shut it down immediately. We have a comment from a viewer that just came in. We want to bring that up to you. We were almost scammed in March, same way, but did some calling and found out our grandson was not in trouble. Yes, it's called the grandparents scheme. And what are the best ways to protect yourself? I think you had the best advice there, saying, I'll call you back on your number immediately. Any other advice to, if you don't recognize the number? I imagine in this case, they said they were calling from somewhere like work or somebody else's phone.
Yeah. Look for information that only the person that you're talking to would know. So, you know, if you talked to them recently, ask them details about that conversation. Anything that would have no chance of being posted online is really your best bet.
All right. We really appreciate you joining us this morning. Thank you so much for your insight on this. I mean, it is frightening how rapidly people are becoming familiar with AI. I've even been taking courses online to learn more about it, so you can expect it to be used in more devious ways. It's really a time for people to be very heads up about it, correct?
Absolutely. It's a powerful tool. It can do a lot of good, but when you give it to bad people, they'll do bad things with it, like any other technology.
All right.
Why we need experts like you. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We might keep you on speed dial. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. There are growing concerns tonight about artificial intelligence following reports someone used AI to impersonate U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio in an effort to reach out to multiple national and foreign officials. News Channel 8's Victoria Lucas spoke to cybersecurity experts about the possible implications. She joins us now live in downtown Tampa with that story. Victoria.
Jen, good evening to you. Experts say it only takes AI 1 minute to impersonate someone's voice. It's why they're fooling these top government officials. Artificial intelligence, or AI, has progressed rapidly over the years, assisting drivers on the road and even powering personal assistants in our homes and phones. It has also raised concerns.
In the past few years, there's been a very common scam with the AI voice impersonations, which are getting increasingly sophisticated.
One might also add alarming. The U.S. Department of State sending out a warning to U.S. diplomats after discovering an imposter posing as U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and attempted to reach out to at least 3 foreign ministers, a U.S. senator, and U.S. governor. Paul Wiegartner, a retired supervisory FBI agent, explaining why officials are on high alert.
The implications are frightening. You look at it in a national security context. You could impersonate a general and order an airstrike on something.
Associate Professor John Liccato of USF is an AI and natural language processing researcher and adds, creating an impersonation isn't difficult, but rather simple.
If you have a sample of someone speaking, all you need is about 60 seconds, and you can find enough of the patterns so that an AI can replicate that sound.
So how do you know if you're on the phone with an imposter? Liccato says to have a secret code with your close loved ones.
If you get a call from your grandson and they say, I'm in trouble, I need money, right? You can ask them, all right, what's the password, right? What's the thing that only you and I know that we've previously agreed on?
And experts add AI is only getting more realistic, so security measures need to catch up just as fast as technology is advancing. Live in downtown Tampa, Victoria Lucas, 8 on your side.
A Hillsborough County woman says she was targeted in an elaborate scheme that turned out to be a really sophisticated AI-powered hoax. Tonight, 8 on your side is taking a deeper look into the capabilities of AI and how you can stay protected. News Channel 8's Nicole Rogers spoke with a tech consultant and joins us now live in Tampa with the very latest. Nicole.
Powell, that tech consultant is not only shedding light on how you can avoid a scheme like this happening to you, but also showing some other areas where predators could be taking advantage of you.
It's a mother's worst nightmare, hearing your daughter's crying voice on the other end of the phone saying something terrible happened.
There is nobody that could convince me that it was not. I know my daughter's cry. Even though she's an adult, I still know my daughter's cry.
Sharon Brightwell says the woman on the line claimed she'd been in a crash, that she hit a pregnant driver while texting. A person posing as a lawyer jumped on, saying bail would be $15,000 in cash. So she gave it to them, but later got a call from a family friend.
She had my daughter on three-way, and I hear my daughter's voice.
It turns out the entire thing was a lie, likely powered by artificial intelligence.
One thing AI can do much faster than we can is learn the patterns of voices.
Tech consultant Joey Davila says AI has the capabilities to mimic not only your voice, but video too. So how can you spot the red flags?
Despite the fact that they're using AI, all of it is a high-tech veneer on top of classic con artist schemes. And the most important one that they use, the one that works so well in their favor, is urgency.
While keeping an eye out for those red flags, Davila says there are preventative measures you can put in place to better protect you and your family.
Come up with passphrases, something that only you and maybe your family would know, like some kind of phrase that you can say to prove it's you, or failing that, maybe some kind of inside family story or joke.
And another interesting tidbit that he says is not only can they mimic the audio, but they can also mimic video. He says one way, if you're on a phone call with someone, it's a video call, like an interview, he said, for example, you want to ask someone to put their hand in front of their face, and that will stop the face mapping and allow you to see who you're really talking to. For now, live in Tampa, Nicole Rogers, 8 on your side.